This story is of my own original creation. Please do not use my story, characters, or voice without my permission. Empty of heart. Tin sat in the back of the theater with his hand clutching his phone. He kept an empty stare on it, typed a few words, then deleted them again. The only sounds in the theater was the movie playing in the background, as the screen showed pictures of stars in the sky. The moon shone down, light illuminating Tin's empty expression. His eyes narrowed onto his screen, squinting in tremendous effort, but then exhaustingly shut it close. From his side, he could hear his friend Silva whisper to him. Gently, she asked, "What are you up to?" Tin's eyes frowned as he continued to stare at the empty screen. "I'm trying to write something for my mother." "That's sweet," Silva replied. "It's not," he argued. "She asked for it. I didn't choose to do it." "It's still nice that you're doing it," Silva argued back. She leaned over the armrest. "What do you have so far?" "Nothing," Tin said sadly. "I can't write anything for her." "Why not?" she asked. "I'm heartless," he answered bitterly. Tin brought his hand to his chest plate and gently pressed against where his heart was. The metal bended softly, then rose back up as he let go. "How am I supposed to write her something beautiful if I can't feel?" Silva's eyes softened in remorse. "I don't think you're heartless, Tin." "Of course you'd say that," he sighed. "You're my friend. You're supposed to be nice." "I'm telling the truth, Tin," she softly yelled at him, just slightly louder than a whisper. "You have a heart." "Then why can't I write for her? She had to ask me to make something. I didn't decide to, and I can't think of anything to write." Tin laid back in his seat and stared deeply at his empty screen, and empty of words. "If I loved her, this wouldn't be difficult. I'm supposed to be brimming with compassion, so much so that it spills onto the page. How am I supposed to write lovingly when I have nothing?" Silva paused herself. Despite her urge to help, she knew Tin. She'd have to be specific and delicate. "Stop trying to write about love, then." Tin gave her a confused look, which she then continued, explaining, "If you're heartless, then don't speak from your heart, and stop trying to write about love. Write about your mother." Tin looked back onto the screen, and suddenly the page looked less empty. He gave Silva a gentle smile and loving eyes. Then he held his phone carefully and typed. When it was done, Tin sighed sorrowfully, quickly followed by a smile, while his eyes looked to the poem with forgiveness. He wished it was more perfect to match, but it would do. Through a flower's eyes. Every day the gardener tends to the flower. With a pail of water she feeds it. With gentle hands she prunes it. With a sunny smile she cares for it. The flower is wilted as the gardener tends to it. When she had planted it, the flower was colorful. When she had tended for it, the flower was tall. When she had watched it, the flower grew. The gardener still tends to this shadowed flower. When the flower is silent, she talks to it. When the flower is falling, she catches it. When the flower is decaying, she mends it. Through the flower's eyes, time goes by. With every day, she manages a smile. With every month, she remains devoted. With every year, she gives her love. Through all the centuries, she's always been the flower's gardener. Thank you for listening, and happy Mother's Day, everybody. Have a good day.